So you know I'm paid in full.
Hey, what's going on? You're tapped into another 180 Creator interview. I'm your host, Teel, and I got another great guest today, Constance Washington. What's going on?
What's going on?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to get you on here.
Thank you for having me. I'm very, very grateful.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here.
Let's do it. So, Graves to Gardens. That's the podcast, right?
Yes.
Let's start from the beginning. Where did you get the idea for this podcast?
The initial thing was a documentary that I started of my life. And I was like, okay, Grace the Gardens. It was a documentary. Me and my good friend Amber got some footage together, went to Camden and filmed and just of my life. And the backstory of Grace the Gardens is, like, I used to be gay. I'm an ex-homosexual. And traumatic experiences just changed my lifestyle and whatever. So I'm like, don't identify with LGBTQ plus anymore. Not gay, fully sold out for God, like 10 toes down, like serving him and just doing that. So Graves, I feel like God took a dead situation and turned it into a beautiful garden. So that's where the whole name Graves to Gardens came from. And it was first geared like as a documentary, like, hey, she was gay. She was studied out. Now she not. Like, what the heck happened? So I began to tell my story, and it just kind of geared into a podcast because the documentary got put to a halt because life got the life in, and we weren't able to put 110 in. So the podcast was a little bit easier to do with Grace the Garden, still telling my testimony on, how God saved me and, just renew everything.
Right. So the podcast, like the episode, you had, I think it's interesting how you did it. So you brought in like some LGBTQ.
That was my first episode.
And so how did that go?
It was great because I was just talking to my friends. It was one person on there that I did know, and over time we got to know each other. But people being gay is, I guess, very, very accepted now. Whatever.
Yeah, so, more than ever, for sure.
So the LGBTQ plus was just like an icebreaker. Like I didn't used to be gay no more. Now I used to be gay. Now I'm not gay no more. Let me tell my story and let them tell their story on how they ended up in the LGBTQ plus. Just funny, comical things, stories, or whatever. Because people want to know, like, for real. Because I'm nosy, so I want to know. So I know other people want to know, like, how you end up gay, like, what you identify as, like, what's your pronouns, XYZ. So I definitely thought the first episode, all things LGBTQ plus, was befitting because of my background.
Yeah, that's definitely an icebreaker because it's like, and then you put different type of people in a room and have discussions. That is cool.
That's what I wanted. I love diversity. So the part 2, LGBTQ plus, got the most views ever because it was like a polygamous relationship.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
No, I did not see that one.
It was a polygamous relationship. So that got the most views, and that was geared towards LGBTQ plus too.
So what do you think about polygamy?
I don't share. I'm sorry. I'm ready to be like my man, and literally my man. So I'm cool off that. I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't think, dude. I think that would take I'm
jealous.
Yeah, that would take like a super mature person, like more mature than I think that I could even ever be. Because like you're saying, like I've been married for 8 years. I've been married for 8 years, and I've been with her 12 years. So it's like, no. How about you just stay over here and I'll stay over here?
No, for real. But it takes a strong person. Nothing against it. It's just not my cup of tea. So.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I think people can get really hung up on how other people are living. It's like, at the end of the day,
that's joke.
That's
and people be like, Constance, how do you feel about, gay people? Like, since you're not gay no more, like, da-da-da. First of all, I don't have a feeling and or emotion about it. I just feel like that's not God's best for your life. If you living gay and you gay, cool. That ain't God's best for you. But I'm still gonna love you, do life with you, go get something to eat, hang out. I'm not gonna treat you no different. Like, because it's not you ain't got the cooties and nothing. You just choosing different. But I feel like people got so much to say, and it's just hang out with them, love them, get to the root of like why they like they are.
Yeah, and it's like if you was like, okay, so let's just hypothetically say you was wanting to go out there and convert gay people because you know what I'm saying. The way to do it is not to be like, we don't fuck with you.
Thank you. With love and kindness have I drawn it. Period.
If your goal was to like impact them and what you feel is impacting them, it wouldn't. You can't shut them off.
I can't because I used to be there, so I understand their terminology. I understand their feelings, thoughts, and emotions to a certain extent. When you get to talking about changing your pronouns and stuff, I don't understand that. Them, and I don't get.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
I mean, because I feel like God made.
I'm more scared. Yeah. I'm more scared of like saying the wrong things that almost make me like. That does kind of make me like want to avoid not just be like know, but hell, I don't want to say the wrong shit.
No, for real.
Because think about that. Like if you come up to a lady and you think it's a lady and it looks like a lady, but it ain't a lady. I'm from Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, ma'am.
Yeah, like I used to get my ass beat for this, and now we're like trying to unlearn shit that was put into my, you know what I'm saying, that used to get beat into me as a kid. It's like,
and it be those studs, those hardcore studs, to get offended that look like studs and identify as a stud and get mad when you be like, bro, this and bro that. My bad, sir.
Yeah, I mean, is that what they? So they don't.
It just depends. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either.
I didn't identify as stud. I was just gay. But if you were to see me in my past life, you would think I was a stud. I was softest tissue, actually. But
did you
I didn't
dress?
get offended.
Did you dress like a guy?
I did. Yeah. I didn't get offended because I went to the boys section, got a size 32 pants. I went to the boys section, got my shirt. I got some boxers on. I didn't get offended when they was like, sir. Because what I look like.
Yeah.
I got this brown that's like, can't see my boobs. Like, I had an edge up. Like, what? I probably had my gold grill in.
Well, that's almost like a compliment, you would think.
What do you want me to do?
Like, you tricked them.
What?
I mean, it worked. Like,
I know, but I'm just saying, I didn't get offended if they would say
tricked,
sir.
though. Sorry for that. Yeah, I feel like I might get in trouble. But I'm not going to get in trouble this episode because I'm going to do my best to not get in trouble.
I was just saying,
but no, we have to talk about some of this stuff because it doesn't get talked about sometimes.
It doesn't. But the thing that really shifted my transition was my nephew used to be like him, and they used to hurt my feelings because I'm like, bro, I am not a boy, but what he's seeing is him. He still calls me him now. I'm like, boy, we need to get you some classes or something because I'm clearly a girl. But at the end of the day, that's what kind of helped transition me, like seeing my nephews and like the generation up under me, like seeing me identify as a stud or gay. I'm like, yeah, no, I gotta shake back along with some other traumatic things, but I had to get back to what I felt like is my truth.
Do you feel happier this way?
Heck yeah.
No.
I feel lighter. I feel great. I don't get misgendered at all. I was gay, 10 plus years, and I have never had a boyfriend.
Never?
Never.
Even to this point?
To this point, I'm 30 years old. Never. So, I mean, I did the guys. The guys are
I don't want to ask a question that's like, you know what I'm saying? But what do you think is stopping it?
Well, people say I have high standards, but I have standards.
Which may not be a bad thing.
It's not, because I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until I can't wait no more until God send me my men. But I don't know, these men are cringy. And I'm just like, that's what y'all do. Because I've been on the other side so long.
So you're back on the home team and you're not impressed. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not. These men got too many kids. They don't take care of their kids. They ain't got no jobs. They want, it's just, I can go on and on about the bums that try to talk to me.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, back on the home team, not impressed. Not impressed. We got to do better, man. Y'all got to do better.
I'm just being honest. Like, no, I got 3 things that you have to check out.
What are those?
And I'm scared to say, but I'm not scared to say.
What are the 3 things?
I'm scared.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to, but I'm very curious.
The 3 things for me is and this is going to, I know my pool is this small now. When I say this, my dating pool is this small. He has to be a man of God. He has to love God and really, really be about that life. Because faith, religion and faith is really important to me. He can't have no kids, and he can't do drugs.
Well, there goes 95% of them.
That's what I'm saying. Because I don't do drugs.
No, there's got to be guys out there.
Listen, because I don't do drugs, so you should. I don't want you to do drugs. I want my first child to be your first child. And for me to want you to honor God, I don't think. I mean, I know that just narrowed everything down, but I'm gonna wait.
I think this is like what you're describing and how hard it is to find somebody to fit these parameters is it shows you how much the world has changed. Because I feel like 20, 30 years ago, like you could find more people that fit into this.
Thank you.
But golly.
So what you think? You think I should just throw away the list? What you think about the list? Because everybody I tell the list to, like,
I wouldn't throw away the list.
Like, girl, that list too realistic. You need to do this.
Realistic?
You need to do. They say it's not realistic.
Oh, not realistic. Okay, I think
it's like your standards too high, and I'm like,
no, I think you should. No, I definitely wouldn't say get rid of your standards.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
But I'm different too. Like I would, like my wife is a very nice lady. You know what I'm saying? She conducts herself in a nice way, like a way that maybe you don't see very often. So no, I agree that, and I feel like maybe I just got lucky, you know, because I don't see very many. Like I'm on my home team and I'm not impressed sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I've been married so long, it don't matter. I kind of just got lucky.
Yeah.
So. But no. I wouldn't say.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say.
You'll be surprised.
Let's change my standards because guys suck. Now that doesn't sound like a good plan. You should just.
I'm gonna wait.
I think there's more girls than guys out there, like in America. I think I'm pretty sure.
I think so too. And I'm with you on that because
I wouldn't change. Don't. No, you're right. If you got a list, keep the list. Now, some of them areas you may have to.
I'm flexible a little bit.
I mean, and if somebody has two out of like, what if the perfect man? Okay, here's a question. What if the perfect man is out there, but they have a kid already?
She got to be dead. The baby mama got to be dead. 8 feet under. 8. Well, is it 6 or 8? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey,
that's the only exception.
You got your standards. You got to live with them.
That's the only exception that I'm making because my first child got to be. I would like my first child to be your first child because niggas love their baby mamas. They love their baby mamas. I don't care. They do.
That seems like I don't have. You know, I'm still with the same lady. I have 2 kids. And
you don't have baby mama.
Yeah, I don't have baby mama drama, thankfully.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But I feel like it definitely gets tricky. Like if you go separate ways, like.
Mm-mm.
Like, let's say me and God forbid, let's say me and her split up, but that's just hypothetically for sure. Like you're telling me, like we'll never like cross paths again.
Mm-mm. I ain't even trying to buck up that tree.
I don't trust it. Yeah,
I ain't trying because I could be a little toxic, and I don't even want that side to show if you try to play on my top. So no.
So what? Okay, so the child thing is still enough. So which one of those 3 are you most willing to sacrifice?
Drugs.
So at the end of the day, you'd rather have a drug.
I'd rather have a crackhead. No, I'm just playing along because listen, if he love God and God is in him, there's room for improvement. But if he love God and got kids,
for the crack to go.
No, I don't want no crackhead. I want no crackhead. Cool.
Hey, any crackheads out there listening? Hey,
No. I'm just saying, if I was to be in, it'd be like the drugs part because there's room for improvement.
Like as far as you mean, like maybe they smoke weed or something.
I don't want that.
What would you consider drugs?
Drugs, to me, is cigarettes. They stink.
Oh my God, cigarettes are drugs. Yeah, you just. I ain't gonna lie. There's probably a small percentage out there of people that fit the criteria.
I recently started online dating, and I have met some amazing people that checked off 2 of the 3 boxes. The one thing they didn't have is the Lord, so they didn't have no kids. They didn't do no drugs. And all the things, but that online dating gets weird too. So
what are you on? Like, if you don't mind me asking, like, I have no idea. Like, I haven't dated since I was like.
What you mean? 18. What am I on?
No, what kind of dating sites?
I deleted all of them. So
you're done. Okay, so you're not on them now. Mm-mm. Yeah. If something weird happened, or is it just weird in general?
It's just in general.
Yeah.
Like men actually send private pics of their
I'm sure
things, and I'm like, Why? I didn't ask for this. I didn't know that was a thing.
Here's something that I learned the other day. I was listening to, and people that listen to my podcast get tired of me bringing up Rogan, but I listen to Joe Rogan all the time. And he had a scientist on there, and he was talking about how men are more visual than women. So, we like to see more, and that kind of stimulates us more. Where women get kind of, like they like a good-looking man, but at the same time, like it's other things also that get you going. You know what I'm saying? But so what we as men don't understand is like sending pictures like that doesn't do the same thing in our mind that y'all sending us pictures does. Yeah.
Because so get you blocked.
Yeah.
So we
think, okay, I'll send this picture. Yeah, it's going good. Yeah, But because when we get a picture, you know what happens to us.
Yeah.
Because we're visual. You know what I'm saying? But women aren't like that. So guys think, okay, we'll do this, and that's going to get me in the door. But that
guys are stupid.
Kind of repulses women most of the time. From my understanding, that's not, unless that's, you know what I'm saying, unless there's already some type of sexual interest.
If you're not my man, why would you send it? It's out the gate, just boom.
I wish people just sending them, just letting them fly. Just letting them go out there in the wild, which is crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm still not impressed.
But I haven't, like I said, I haven't dated since 2012.
Oh, that's a good year. That's a great year.
And so I don't know how to date. Let's say tomorrow, for whatever reason, let's say this don't happen. I don't think so. But I'm just saying, what would I do? I have no idea. I don't know how to talk to women no more. Because I don't really talk to other women. Because I got my wife. Why would I be out here having
Listen,
a ton of women around?
I'm learning too. I'm learning my femininity. I'm learning how to dress, what to put on, like lip gloss to earrings.
So yeah, that's different. You're having to
it's a whole identity change for me. So I'm learning daily what I like, what I don't like. So I'm really enjoying the singleness for the most part because I get to know myself daily. But I mean, some companionship is cool.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, because I feel like at the end, but there's more single people than ever now.
Yeah.
Than ever. And there's some statistic out there. I read it somewhere. But, especially guys, there's more single guys just out there than ever. I don't know.
Man, the guys.
I guess it's because of how the world is now. The way you can move around so quickly, the way you can contact so many people so quickly. Let's go back 30, 40 years. You can't just be on Snapchat with 50 girls Snapchatting
you. We had Kick. I remember Kick and Uvu. Uvu and Kick and MySpace and all the things. And it's everything is definitely accessible.
Yeah, but I mean, it was hard to, think about MySpace. It was hard to have, for me, I talked to a bunch of different girls when I had MySpace. And you had your top 8. That shit is treacherous. Imagine explaining to your girlfriend while your side girl is on your top 8. MySpace was a wild place.
It was. I miss MySpace.
I think they should bring MySpace back. MySpace was wild.
Yeah.
MySpace was crazy, but it probably wouldn't work no more. But it, in that time, we didn't know what we had.
No.
Yo, yeah. What's up?
Bebo was y'all's top.
No, but no.
What is Bebo? What is Bebo?
Joe. Joe, what is Bebo?
I don't know what Bebo is.
It was before MySpace.
I don't remember Bebo.
I don't know. I mean, I had a computer before MySpace.
LimeWire. Look, I remember LimeWire.
Boy, I used to execute my computer, downloading bad shit on LimeWire, music and all kind of shit.
I don't remember Bebo. I'm sorry.
I had to play dumb. Mama come in and the computer crashed again. Shit.
And then you couldn't be on the phone. You couldn't be on the phone and at the internet at the same time. I don't remember.
No, I don't remember Bebo.
I don't remember Bebo either. So was Bebo after MySpace? Hell no.
You missed me alone.
It missed us.
2005. No, I don't think I was on the internet in 2005.
Yeah,
no, I don't think so. Because let's see. I got a phone when I was maybe 15?
Yes.
How old were you when you had a phone?
16.
16, yeah.
Yes. And our brother could keep it on. So, I mean.
We could get on. We didn't really do MySpace on the phone, did we? MySpace was on the computer.
On the desktop.
Yeah, it was on the desktop.
On the desktop. I remember because the school used to try to ban it.
Oh, yeah.
We used to go around it.
Oh, yeah, we used to go around it.
I don't remember.
I don't know what Bebo is still to this day.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, when did you turn 30?
September.
September to what?
30th.
Oh, okay. I just turned 30 April 22nd.
Oh, man. So where'd you go to school?
I went to Arkansas High.
Okay.
I am a Razorback through and through.
I'm a leopard. That's not a leopard, but it kind of looks like one. That's Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. I remember. I watch your podcast. I know.
I always shout out Bobby.
Yeah,
That's
you
my
do.
boy.
What's up,
Bobby?
I'm so excited.
Did you like Arkansas High?
I loved Arkansas High.
I had a lot of friends from Arkansas High.
I loved Arkansas High. I wish I don't know, it didn't change. I used to want to go to Texas, but now that I'm older, Arkansas High was
Do you remember Keem Lewis? Tall.
Big?
Yeah. That was my boy.
He used to stay right behind me.
On Grand Street?
Yeah.
I used to be out there all the time.
My grandma that's my grandma's house on Senator.
Okay, yeah, we used to be at that big White House.
Yes.
Yeah, there would be
I remember Keem. His mama used to work at the Family Dollar.
Yeah, he had a studio there. I used to record.
Oh,
I would be there all the time.
I do remember him. Where he at?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh.
Shout out to Keem though. That's my boy, man.
Yeah.
Me and him made a lot of music. He's super talented.
Yes.
But no, his house was like a party, all the time.
All the
it just
time.
never stopped.
I remember.
Yeah, so I would be there all the time. But I'd be like the only white dude out there. Like we playing basketball like in the middle of the street. I'd be the only white dude out there.
I do remember.
Yeah, Grand Street. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, man. Arkansas, Chief Brennan Seifert, used to rap, white dude. He cool. No, I know a lot of. Yeah,
I was a lame in school.
I
used to sell candy, and that's it. I was so
you
lame.
make bank though, huh?
I did.
Selling
Officer Green used to take my candy bag and give it back to me at the end of the day. Shout out to Officer Green.
So what was the play? Where'd you go to Big Lots and get a whole bunch of them? Or where was you going?
My mom used to have food stamps and she used to buy one of her food stamps.
Oh, damn, that's a play for real then.
Thank you. Thank you. And then she was the candy lady.
How much money was you making at school? Like a day off some candy?
Yeah, I used to make a lot of money. I don't remember. Because my mom was the candy lady in our apartment complex too.
Yeah.
So I mean.
So was you hitting people for like a dollar for a candy bar?
No change. Change.
You buy or health food stamps, but you get a bar a whole bag of candy for what, $4 or $5?
Not now.
Sell it. Well, yeah, not now, but then, and then sell everything for $1.
Yep.
Yeah,
that was definitely a come
on. So have you done any type of entrepreneur type stuff like that, or where do you work, or what do you do for work?
I do a lot of things. I have my own business. I'm a graphic designer and a photographer, cool. So I have my dynamic graphics, Never Settle Go Dynamic.
There you go.
So I do that, and I do a little Ubering. I love that, and I'm a caretaker for my mom.
Cool. So Ubering. So
I love.
You got any wild experiences from Uber? Has everything been pretty cool?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about something wild at Uber.
Kinfolk, I had this ride in Sedonia Hills. First of all, I knew when I called the man and they said he had a text-free subscriber, I knew it was finna be some bullcrap then. So I kept calling. He rolled up to my car with a bike, y'all. With a bike. So I'm like...
Where the bike gonna go?
Where the bike gonna go? I recorded all this. It's on Facebook. And so he finally get the bike in the back seat because it wouldn't fit in my trunk. My car
put in the back seat?
Back seat wouldn't fit in my trunk. So he had to sit in the front seat. I don't love front seat riders because I don't know you sit in the back seat on the right side so I can see you.
Yeah.
Y'all, why we go 2 minutes up the road? So I'm asking him, why you ain't ride the bike to your appointment? Oh, I was already late.
They had to wait on the Uber though.
And then he had to get the bike out the car.
Oh no.
I mean, that was pretty ghetto. I picked up 2 people at the same time one time, Ubering. That was pretty interesting.
Like on purpose? Or? So explain that. What do you mean?
I got booked for a ride. He didn't do a round trip, so he said, listen, I'm going to give you $20 to take me back to the house. I'm like, okay, cool. So my Uber thing went off. I'm thinking he didn't figure out how to, do a round trip back to the house. It wasn't him.
Yeah.
But I had already accepted the trip, so I had to see it through. So this black dude get in my car. I was like, listen, this other guy is in there. I thought you was him. Just be patient or find you another Uber. He's like, no, you're fine. So the dude come out, and I was like, hey, I thought this was you.
You double booked the Uber.
I thought this was you. I'm going to take you home, though, for that 20 because you already didn't pay me. Let me just run him up to this hotel. So, yeah, Ubering is fun. I done ended up in Shreveport, Dallas, all the things.
So you get paid more for going farther, right?
Yeah. I was in Dallas.
So you set a limit, how far you're willing to go, or you just don't take the job?
As far as my car would take me.
Oh, yeah.
As far as my car would take me. I went to Dallas, 2 or 3 days ago?
Yeah. Do you feel safe though? Like that's always worries me. Like
I know my mom, she is so wary. I share my rides and I share my location and I pray. Like literally, if I feel like off or something, I'm literally on the phone like, hey.
Share your location. So like you share your location?
Inside of Uber.
Okay, so
they can follow the ride. And I share my location like with people, with my family and stuff. And if I'm usually on the phone. No. And, just kind of just talking to my, friends or whatever. But no, I have never felt unsafe.
Good.
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, hey,
that would be a good place to say, go listen to my podcast or
I'm like, listen, no, I'm inviting to church, first of all. I'm like, hey, come to church, Radiant, come to Radiant.
So you go to Radiant?
I do.
I know tons of people.
Yes.
Tons of people that go to Radiant. Joe. I've been before.
Okay, good. I invite them to church, then I tell them about the podcast, and then whatever. Because the ride really don't be that long.
Yeah, like here in town,
they just be going up the street or going to the store or just whatever.
I was at State Line. I was leaving a bowling alley, and this homeless lady was asking me if I would take her to Popeyes up the road.
Did you take her?
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everybody listening, but no. I was like, girl, you can see Popeyes. You can see the sign. I'm not taking you to Popeyes.
That has happened to me.
But no, she had a shopping cart and a dog. I'm like, no, I'm not putting that.
You should have led with that, Joe. You should have said that first. Then I would have understood. But now I'm like...
My bad. No, you just thought I was... You just denied him.
Because like, where is the shopping cart and the dog going to go?
She had... No, like, then it took me a minute because we sat in the parking lot and talked. She walked off. I'm leaving to go home. I drive by her again. She got the dog in the shopping cart. I said, all right, now we working. now we going to put some shit together.
She finished be clanking all down State Line.
Hey, but she made it to Popeyes. You can see the sign almost from where I was at.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I was going to try. She was like, I'll give you the buggy. Now, I ain't going to lie. She almost had me with that. Because I was thinking, like, what can we do with this buggy? Like, I just see me at the lake, like Bringle. Or not Bringle, but the... right, the big drop off. Like, if I could convince...
What you was going to do with that buggy?
Convince a friend to, like, get in it and push it down the hill.
Yeah, no.
I think that may be more of my people's type activity.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to be racist.
No, you can say
Listen,
that.
I was going to say that's some white folk stuff.
No.
ain't no black person get no buggy and get pushed in some water. They can't even swim.
Let's talk about it. I see white people doing white people shit sometimes, and like I'm white, but I see it. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, definitely. I definitely get embarrassed sometimes for other white people because they're just not cool.
I know. I get embarrassed for black people too, especially when they be wearing like they bonnets in public, and then they feet be ashy at the back, like they feet be crusty. I'm like, and then they be sliding them, like pick your feet up, take the bunnet
sliding
off.
them in slides.
Yeah. I be so embarrassed.
But white people do that too. Some people, it's just like some lazy shit.
Yeah, but I mean, it's different when you're black to me because I mean, you don't wear no bonnet in public first of all, and pick up your feet.
Sometimes you see your own people and be like, damn. I wish they do better.
No, for real.
I like white people dance and shit. Like, I don't have no rhythm, so I know not to participate.
I can't talk about that. I can't dance either. I can't dance, so take my black card. I don't care. I can't dance. Can I dance? So, I mean, hey.
So the rhythm just missed you or what's happening?
I can't even jig. I can't even rock and clap at the same time.
I can't dance at all. But like, I feel like I'm a cool white dude and I know better.
So you know your limit.
Yeah, so like I know I can't dance. You'll never catch me dancing. I'm not going to go that route. You'll never catch me. Yeah, never catch me dancing. Never.
Yes.
Me and my wife slow danced at our wedding. That's the last time I danced.
Yeah.
If I can't do it, I ain't doing it. There's lots of things I excel at, and I will do those things.
We be right here.
Yeah.
I can't dance either.
It is embarrassing to watch older white people dance. Like, when they feel that they feel the rhythm.
I went on a cruise for my birthday, and like the white people was...
Now, sometimes they can. Like the people that go learn how to dance. Like like what kind of dance are you talking about?
They was booty popping and everything.
Grandma was throwing that ass?
Grandpa.
Grandpa was throwing that ass.
He had his shirt off. He had the water bottle. Because I see your carnival thing right there. So that's where I cruise from.
Oh, yeah. I go to carnival.
And he was just... His name was Joe. Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to me. Oh, him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't ever take my shirt off and throw that ass. Never.
He was throwing it.
Definitely the other Joe. You like cruising? You like carnival cruising?
Well, that's my first one, so it was good. I'm definitely ready to go back.
You just went. I seen that. Yeah, you just went.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go every year. I've been going every year except there was like some COVID years.
I love that for you because I'm gonna start going.
Oh, dude, that shit's fun.
It is.
And
it's cheap.
Fun. It's pretty cheap. We put on a payment plan, and once I get there, everything paid for.
Stop playing.
Yeah, so I can pretend like I'm balling out, but not even really balling out. But no, man, the cruises. I eat so much. I ate so much
because I don't drink. So people
this was my first sober cruise.
Really? People like you don't drink. You ain't gonna have fun. I had so much fun.
I had so much fun.
Baby, I saved so much money.
Yeah, that drink card crazy. And if you don't get the drink card, they finna bust your ass.
Yeah, it was $10 a drink. I got a version something. It was $10. I'm like, okay, cool.
But they had the drink card, and I used to have to get it, but that's 15 drinks a night. Then you feel obligated to get those drinks, and it's just like you get 15 drinks. You're there. We used to get fucked up, dude. We used to get destroyed.
Dang.
It'd be 2 a.m. You had to go to like this one club that's still open. Because you're on your 14th drink and you want your 15 drinks, so you feel like you didn't lose no money. And we're just killing ourselves. You get cool with like some of the bartenders that start spiking your drink and stuff. We had this one lady one time, she was trying to kill us. Like we were joking around with her, being nice to her and giving her tips and stuff like that. And dude, the drinks just got stronger and stronger. It's a miracle I didn't fall off that damn boat that one night. You know how in the like the atrium, like did you go? Which boat was you on?
Breeze.
The Breeze. When you're going up the elevators inside, and you can see down into the atrium to the 3rd floor or whatnot.
Yeah,
I'm on like the 10th floor.
Lido.
The Lido deck, drunk as hell.
Lido.
And they're trying to I have a bottle. They gave me water. They're like, drink this water, Joe. You're too gone. I was like, all right. They're like carrying me. Like I'm like one person on one side, one person on the other side. We get to the Lido deck and they lean me up against the deal. And I'm looking down and there's people. This is late. But people are like you said, the old white people are like salsa dancing.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. Intrusive thoughts win. I grabbed the cup and I was like, it's raining. And I poured the water off the tip. They're looking like, what the? My friends just like grabbed me, dude, and take me to the room.
Shout out to your friends.
Yeah. Then they called the room. My friends called the room and I'm so drunk. They were playing like their security and shit. I think I'm going to go to the brink. They tricked the hell out of me. I thought I was in trouble for real. I wasn't coming out the room. But no, we used to get gone there. But this was my sober cruise and I had a blast. No, you just go do other stuff.
I know, for real.
They act like drinking is the only thing you can do sometimes.
Come on. Everybody asks, you ain't going to have fun. You don't drink. No, I went to Cozumel. I went to Costa Maya. I ate 8.
You do any like excursions?
I did. We went ATV. We went to the beach. It's a lot of amazing people out there, like different.
Dude, it's cool going on the land and stuff.
It's so amazing.
I did this cave in Cozumel. That shit was crazy. Like a cave.
Oh, yeah. We saw that. But
like people secret Rio cave.
People can like dive in. People was jumping off into the water.
No, this one was like you took down these stairs and you went in a cave.
No,
like
that's what I'm saying. It's probably not the same one, but like we went up some stairs and we went down some stairs and like you can jump off into like this water.
Oh, no, I didn't do that.
And it was cool. Like stanky sulfur smelling water.
Oh, no, this was clean water. Like we went about like 30 minutes into this cave and we got to the end and we were, because we had to like swim through some parts. Like, and it was pitch black. You just had a headlight.
Swim? Oh, no.
Oh, you don't swim?
I can't.
Can't swim?
I can't.
What happened there? You just never...
I never learned. And I'm to the age now, I don't want to learn because I'm so scared. I don't trust myself. I don't trust nobody. Don't touch me in the water. Let me just go in the little water, take my picture, come on back out.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that, man, on this cruise, that excursion, there was 5 people. It was me, my wife, another couple, and this one lady. This one lady, she could barely walk. We're going into a tunnel, into a cave. It's a whole bunch of walking. She says, oh, well, I can't really walk well and I can't swim. So this poor lady that is like our instructor, like the guide, is going to have to carry this lady. Then there's this goofy ass old white dude that can't swim neither. He's like, oh, I'm scared of water. Like, why you sign up for this shit?
They didn't read the fine print.
Exactly. Like you have to swim. There was one part where you literally swim through the water, like to get to another part in this cave. Like this tour guide was so like, she was awesome. She had them on her back, like transporting these people that couldn't swim. And this dude was goofy as hell. Like the older guy, he couldn't swim and the water scared him, I guess. He was on her back. This is the dumbest shit I ever saw. This is going to look still when I do the impersonation of this, but just he was on her back and he was like, I can't make it up, y'all. I can't make it up. So me and my wife were like, I felt like here's what I felt like, and y'all don't get mad at me. I felt like we was on the special kid field trip. And we were the chaperones. That's what I felt like.
Because y'all was the only ones.
We was the only ones that could do the activity.
The couple with y'all, could they swim?
No. The guy was a part of that.
Oh.
The guy from the couple couldn't swim.
Okay.
Imagine it being his woman, though.
Yeah.
And listening to him do that while another lady carries him across the
Just take that L, man. Because nope. Can't do it, won't do it.
That lady was so tired. She was like worn out. When she got back, I saw her over with like the rest of the tour guide people, and they were taking shots. Like, They had effect on that nice lady's day.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, the cave. It was cool though. We got like 30 minutes into it, like deep into a cave. Like we're underground. And we get in the water, like we get into a part where the water's up to like our chest is cold as hell. And they're like, all right, everybody cut your headlamp on. I want you to feel like what it's actually like to be out here and not be able to see and just be in the water. That's the creepiest shit ever. Like, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah. It was just Caucasian people on this side.
Yeah, I know.
And Hispanic people because we was in Mexico. But
I know. I mean,
so the swimming thing, like that's like a stereotype.
It is
like,
definitely
that's
a stereotype.
But like, so where does that come from? Like, or am I gonna get in trouble for asking that?
Yeah,
or
probably.
Just don't fuck with pools.
It comes from slavery.
You think so?
Yeah, he gonna ask, but it came from
You think so?
slavery. It's facts.
We had to swim to our freedom.
We had to swim. Yeah.
We didn't swim, no freedom.
No. Yeah. It came from slavery. Yep.
Yeah. Like from the ocean?
No, just like
from
just
being on
a plantation,
right.
in general, like the bodies of water, how vast. I mean, it might have been an ocean, might have been a lake, a pond, or whatever. When they had us on boats, like and stuff. So yeah.
So it's like a fear of like big bodies of water. Is that what it is, or do you think some people just don't learn how to swim?
I mean that
like,
too, but like the deep root of it came from slavery. But for me, I'm just traumatized because.
Did you have a bad water experience?
I had a bad water experience.
What happened there, if you don't?
Like all black people do, they throw you in the water.
Oh, so that's like
Yeah.
like
When I was little, my cousin used to play so much. They they chucked me in the water, and I like, come get me because I'm drowning. I can't do this.
Right.
I'm so young.
We tossed my wife's sister in the water, and she was like 8 maybe, and it was shallow water, and she didn't know it, and she was like screaming, "Help! Help! Save me! Save me!" And then she realized she could stand.
Oh yeah,
that was funny. But no, So did you get in the ocean?
Yes.
What did you do? Did you go far, or did you just get in the beach?
It was barriers, so I went out there enough to get my pictures. With all y'all, I hadn't posted all my pictures. What all y'all gonna see is what I did. I got in there, took my pictures, came on back out. I don't play with water like that. No. I can't drink it all. I can't.
Well, the ocean is dangerous, though. The ocean is very, very dangerous.
It was barriers, though. I mean, it was just like...
So what do you mean barriers?
Like it was literally like fences. Like
in the water?
Yes.
Where was this at?
I think it was Costa Maya.
I'm not sure I've been there.
It was like barriers that kept... Like, I don't know, it just separated.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like deep ocean, but it was ocean.
Yeah, dude, we went snorkeling about 250 feet out.
Yeah, I made sure that we didn't do that excursion. They asked, you want to go snorkeling? No.
We did the snuba thing where you get into the little deal. Like you get into this, it covers you up and like just your head is out. But you go underwater, but just you're in like this suit and your head, the water doesn't, some type of physics. I don't know how to explain this shit. But you've got like a little... boosters, hell, I don't know how to explain it. That shoots you through the water.
Oh, yeah.
And you can drive your little deal like Mario Kart in the water.
Oh, that's cool.
It was cool, but at first it was kind of freaky, I ain't gonna lie. Because you have to get comfortable like first, because they drop you down 10 feet. You have to hold your nose and try to get the pressure right. But then you just drive your little deal around in a circle. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no. Hard pass. Hard pass.
No, this one time we were, there's people were snorkeling, but we were on this glass bottom boat excursion. And so we're out in the middle of the ocean. There's a glass bottom boat and everybody's looking, through the glass bottom part of the boat. And they start feeding these sharks. So like they start throwing out meat and the shark, they go to the same place every day. So the sharks know, hey, show up at 2 p.m. You're going to get fed, So the sharks are like on the timing. So they can get big sharks to just pull up to the boat. And so we're sitting there, the sharks are there eating. I look over 100 feet and there's a snorkel excursion going on. So it's people over there snorkeling, like literally a football field away from us.
Like ain't no sharks.
Like there ain't sharks getting fed over here. But I mean, why would a shark come bite you if it's getting fed Monday through Sunday?
It's still unpredictable. The sharks don't know that.
They know that they're getting fed every day and they're not having to work for it.
Yeah,
But it was crazy how hard, cause you gotta see how hard they hit the like sharks they hit shit. Like when they go to bite it, it'd be like one they don't just stop and bite. They and keep going, and keep going. And so they threw this big barracuda fish that they had caught over it, and these big 6-7 foot sharks would just wham hit a chunk and be gone.
Yeah,
bam hit a chunk and be gone. And you just look over, there's people swimming.
Yeah, no.
It's kind of freaky though, because we went snorkeling and this was a different. I didn't see no sharks in this deal, but you could look down. There's 200 feet. You're just you just have a life jacket. They're just assuming that you don't mess up. My best friend is black, and we take him on all this shit. Tony, my boy Tony Johnson, and there's a lot of shit that I've convinced him to go do white people shit with me all the time. And it's very funny. It's very funny to see him try to break that barrier.
I love that for him.
Because I'll have him doing dumb shit jumping in ponds and walking in the woods at nights and shit like that. Shit, I grew up doing this shit, and a lot of that shit is fun. And he just has to because we'll be in the woods or something, and something will make a noise, and he'll just be like, "Oh hell no," that shit is so funny.
That's the black folks.
Man, we was camping one time, so I took it. We was out camping, and we was way out in the woods, and everybody had a good time, man. We cooked around a fire. We was listening to music. Everything was cool. We went fishing, blah, blah, blah. It's time to rein it all in, settle down. And we get in we had 2 tents. So there was 5 people in this tent, 5 people in the other tent. Well, Tony ended up in the other tent. And it finally got quiet because at first everybody was, and everybody was going to sleep finally. All you hear is the coyote. Yeah. All you hear is Tony. Oh, hell no. I'm going home.
Shout out to Tony.
You just hear his truck start and he just went home. He was like, no, bro.
He went home.
Yeah, I'm not doing coyotes.
No.
You never slept in the woods?
And I'm not going to. I paid rent for
a reason, huh?
In my bed.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What's the whitest thing you think you've ever done? like in that moment, you were like, damn, this is white people shit.
Oh, that's a good question. Please. Yeah.
So you never really been you don't spend very much time in the woods?
I don't know. I barely got her.
You barely got
I said,
oh, when you turned in the driveway.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
It could be prettier outside for sure. Here. I got so much going on. I just can't be grooming shit all the time.
I just want to make sure I got here.
No, you're here.
I don't know.
No, I get trying to think of some more stuff but he's converted, man. I can get him to do damn near anything now.
Okay.
And he'd be like,
because
yeah, this is fun. I think there's just a you just got to break the ice a little bit.
I can't buy water. And I got to have some people that I trust around me because I really don't have.
So you ever been swimming in a lake?
No, I'm not getting in no lake.
You ever been, you float to the river?
You can swim.
She floated, that's white people shit, floating the river.
She can
Dude, they flock to that river. Oh, yeah. I've been there.
Okay.
I drank 24 beers one day on the river. I got there. I floated down the river.
My thing is, if I feel secure in whatever I'm doing, okay, cool. Even if I don't, if I had the right people around me, I know that I can trust and guide me no matter whatever happens. Because I'm optimistic, but I'm adventurous. Like I'm really ready to try. But it's all about having like a tribe of people that I trust.
You need a controlled environment.
A little bit. It's a little bit because my friends are older. Like so I mean I don't have no spring chicken friends that's gonna like let's do this, let's go there. Just like whatever.
Would you ever like tube behind a boat?
No.
That's fun. That's a lot of fun.
No. What if I fall off?
That's what the life jacket's for.
And then I'm claustrophobic too. So the life jacket, I feel like I'm.
So you don't like life jackets neither?
No.
Claustrophobic is weird though. That like I have some moments like that. Like planes.
I love flying.
I do not like. I'm stuck on that thing, and we are in the middle of the air.
I love flying.
That bothered me a little bit.
That's not. Don't. Yeah.
I like to sit. I don't like to sit by the window. I like to sit in the aisle.
I love to sit by the window.
As soon as they say take your seatbelt off, I'm going to the bathroom. I don't even have to pee. I just need to move. Like
he's like he ain't gotta pee.
I would just go sit in the bathroom for a sec because I just need to move. Like
yeah, I'm with you. So yeah, now all things water, not me.
All things water, not me. So the all things. So let's go back to the podcast. That's how easily I get to left field. But so the episode. So your idea is that the idea for all the episodes, or is that just how it starts? So like all things this, all things that.
Right now it is because I follow this pastor, Ford City, Jackie Green, and that's her mantra, all things. And like she's one of my virtual mentors, and I love her. So I'm kind of like copycatting off her, and it's working. So right now. So I got 3 more episodes until I'm wrapping up season 1. I'm looking into doing like a big, huge reunion.
So how are you going to shoot that,
bro? My mind. I'm a left-brained thinker, so I am. There's so many moving parts to it, and I'm so excited. I want to bring all the people in. Just be praying for me.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be cool. So be praying for me for this reunion.
Like somebody like 80 or something. You know 80?
80 who?
The mayor, 80 that shoots.
No. Oh, I've seen some of his work, but I don't know him personally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking
like me. I don't know how I would shoot like what you talking about, like multiple people being mic'd up and all that, huh?
Well, it's gonna be professional, like season 1. I mean, episode 1 people come up, like a reunion.
Okay,
and then like episode 2 people come up and ask questions, Q&As, whatever.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm with you.
Not like a whole thing. It's just
like
gonna
a gaggle.
Yeah, because I don't know how to, how to do that. But in my mind, it's gonna be big.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
3 more episodes in.
So take me through some more episodes. So there was the LGBTQ one. That wasn't there one about weed?
I know that's next.
That ain't came out yet?
No, that's next. All Things Chronic is next.
All Things Chronic. That's a good name.
All Things Chronic. Yes, I got hopefully.
So that hasn't been filmed yet?
No. Okay. I'm trying to because the thing for me is just getting everybody on the same page the same day to shoot.
Right.
Because with me, I'm undependable. I know I'm going to show up. I can do a single pie by myself. But that's where I run into like things like getting everybody at the same time, same day, whatever. Yeah. Now, All Things Chronic hadn't came out yet. That's in the works.
Yeah. What's your stance on that then?
Chronic?
Yeah. As far as like weed, what do you think about weed?
I have smoked weed. I don't like weed. I even got laced with some synthetic one time. Cool, and oh my God, I love you for being here. So that puts top to the weed. Because I was with her driving by on my way back from college, and I'm like, she probably thought I was tripping. I'm like, something ain't right. And I was high for like 3 days.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Like
that ain't right.
I got laced or whatever. But I don't know, weed. If you smoke your weed, I just want to know why.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm so spiritual. I'm like, God can give you all that. You know what I'm saying? You can just.
Some would say that's like, well, I don't smoke
because
it don't work good for me because like it like increases like my paranoia like bad. So like I'd be like, bruh, this shit's wild. Like everything's wild. Like so I don't like it. I was always like alcohol kind of mellowed me, and that was like if I was gonna like alter my mind, I would go the alcohol way. I've tried weed several different times in different times of my life. It's never stuck.
Me either.
But some people think of it as almost like a spiritual thing, though. Like, there's definitely people out there that are connecting that dot to that dot.
And that's so demonic. And that's they delusional. I'm gonna pray for them because you're right. But at the end of the day.
So what do you think about like psychedelics and stuff? Because some people think that like some of that type. I mean, I know that's a wild question, but like some people think that has like. how would I describe that? How would they describe that? They would describe that as like,
Please, I need
so
some.
like to be tapped in like spiritually. They feel like that's like some people say like mushrooms or like DMT or like, you know, even like something crazy like ayahuasca or something like that. You know, I had a guy on here that was telling me, you know, walking me through like his experience with ayahuasca, and like, you know what ayahuasca is?
Mm-mm.
So like a root.
I'm listening.
A root that it's like you mix two things together, you get but it's natural stuff. It creates DMT. DMT, we have DMT in our brain, but it's like if you like it, like if you ever like there'll be like they have DMT pens, like you could smoke DMT, and for like 15 minutes you'll like trip out. Like some people compare it to like
synthetic,
like going to another universe. Well, no, it's DMT though. It's not weed. No.
Everything's synthetic.
Yeah,
to
well,
me.
no, it's not. It's
trip out. Synthetic. You tripping out. That's potpourri.
No. Yeah, because some people are because like what has happened, like so DMT, like you hit DMT, it seems like people have said that like it feels like they almost go to a different universe. A lot of people have had an experience where they felt like there was like this being, you know what I'm saying, like God or something, you know what I'm saying. So like, do you think? I guess my question is, do you think like sober is that the only way to connect to God, or do you think that you could still be spiritual and connect to God under the influence of whatever?
Yeah, no.
Even if it's natural.
Yeah,
no. I mean, weed is natural. All you're doing is burning a plant.
Well, yeah, you're right. But at the end of the day, you know, the Bible say, you know, be sober-minded. So for you to inhale this stuff, whether it's natural or if you get it from, it's altering your mind. And
but what would you consider sober-minded? Like
sober-minded is like you don't really need no extra.
So what about caffeine?
Does it alter your mind to like just like do crazy stuff?
Well, some people, yes. Caffeine is upper for sure. I mean, it's altering your mind in the sense that it's changing your.
Are you going to another realm when you
So are you going to another realm when you smoke weed?
That's what you said.
Well, that's what I asked. I didn't say that.
I don't know. I don't smoke weed, and when I smoked the weed, I didn't go to another room. I wanted to see, I wanted to cry.
You wanted to cry?
I was depressed.
Yeah.
I kind of take it as it's a different spiritual connection.
I mean, it just depends. Yeah. Yes. No, I'm non-denomination. Yeah.
Well, of that sort is what I'm saying. Like, you know how there's different spirit, like different, like Allah, Buddha, stuff like that. Some people are spiritual in a different way whenever they use.
Right, but so you don't think that? I'm just asking like 4-hour questions. I don't even do drugs. I'm just asking questions.
I don't even do drugs.
This is what happens when I get here. Just get the time.
I love that for you. I don't do drugs either.
Yeah, and some people wouldn't even call them drugs. Like that guy here was calling it medicine.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, but you got to think he just crushed up 2 roots together.
I mean, it's all about like your heart's posture. Like, what are you doing this for? Like, what's your mentality? Like, are you doing this for what?
Yeah, so like what he
worship.
So what he was saying
crazy.
So like you get, some people say like on psychedelics you get like this out of body experience, right?
Yeah.
And some people work through like some really like deep, heavy shit. So like this dude, he told me like he had major problems with his mom, major problems with his dad, lots of issues that he was trying to work out. He wanted to quit drinking. He was alcoholic. So he went and did ayahuasca, and like so like they go out to like this mountain like in Colorado, and there's like a shaman. There's a guy that's like makes sure everything's cool, and they do ayahuasca, and apparently like he's like you can kind of like work through your problems like from the outside. So like he's coming at it like I'm going to this thing to get this from it.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're gonna smoke weed to feel good. Like it's not that type of thing.
I mean, I feel like that's an idol. I feel like that's very
weed or the other deal.
The ayahuasca, everything is.
But what if it helped them work through some? I
mean, it helped them.
Shit?
I mean, it's different ways, to receive help. But
yeah, that's what he's.
I'm with it. I mean, I understand it.
Yeah.
That's just not what I what I believe and, what I stand on.
Right.
And that's very demonic for you to go to this sensei and he to oversee and y'all go to a different realm. What realm is you going to? Like, well,
they don't know. They don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's very curious.
Like, what y'all doing? That sounds like some demon worship to me. But hey, I'm not judging. I love them and I pray God's best for their life, whoever do that.
So somebody that walked away and said, well, I felt like I just talked to God. You think that maybe wasn't God? I mean,
I love that because I'm trying to process on how to answer. I don't want to be impulsive. Hopefully, God is everywhere. He's omnipresent. So,
so you don't think he would leave plants around that might make it easier to contact him?
No, the Bible is this. So you think contact?
Okay.
That's basic instruction before leaving there. That's if you get off into that word, everything you need is in there. Like the Bible is really juicy. It's all kind of crap in there.
The Bible is. I don't know if I've ever heard it described as juicy.
It's so juicy. I love therapy. I'm in
how
therapy.
You feel about therapy?
Jesus and therapy go hand in hand. You cannot be my friend if you don't consider going to therapy. I go to therapy every week. Shout out to my therapist. She just subscribed to my YouTube channel.
There you go.
I love her. I'm in therapy heavy because I got some childhood trauma that I'm working through. I just turned 30. And she just helps me navigate life. So I love therapy.
Right.
As far as like counseling.
So, meeting with this lady and basically telling her, it's like, is it like it's a safe space or just a way to vent or
it's all of
just
that.
Everything or just counseling? I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of positive things that come from that, right?
A lot of positive. She's been knowing me for years, so she's seen me transition from being like my ex-fiance. Because how I met her, me and my ex-fiance, we was doing couples therapy. Then we split up, and I said, "Hey,"
that was a girl.
Yes,
right.
And we split up, and I just continued on with her. So she's seen me in like my worst of my worst, and seeing the evolution of me now. So we got skin in the game.
Yeah,
I love her.
I have never been to therapy.
BetterHelp.com.
BetterHelp?
Yeah, cool. Yep.
But then the lady's local, though.
Nope, it's virtual.
Virtual, okay. So, okay, yeah.
That works for me.
Yeah.
We do have some local people here, and I went through every therapist in Texarkana. Not my cup of tea, but BetterHelp is...
So is it like FaceTiming, basically?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this...
How do you feel about that?
No, I think it's good. I think, oh man, I mean, I could get dark because my I don't know. I think that it can be good, and I think for certain people it can be good, and then for certain people I feel like, and it also depends on how good your therapist is too, right?
Yes,
you have a bad therapist, it could be bad.
She knows me, so she's grown with me, and I've grown with her, and she knows me.
One thing I do worry about therapy as far as is what the effect it may have on some people is that to go back to your problems every single week and say, I'm this, and then, but so, sometimes you got to work through stuff, but like, almost like, I'm afraid sometimes you can put too much focus on everything that's wrong, so like, you would have to be like good therapy where they're like, okay, you were this, you're this now, like, I wouldn't want my therapist to be more like, we're doing this now. This is you now. Like, well, I understand like working through past traumas, but, and then also like kid therapy too. I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting wild. But anyway, I feel like kid therapy is sketchy too sometimes because some kids do need it, I think. But in another sense, like if you had a 15-year-old and they had a problem and every single week they had to come back and reapproach this problem every week, that it'd almost be like magnifying the problem. You know what I'm saying? Where they may grow up and think like, I'm this because they told their therapist they're that.
But no, I mean, I feel like that's what therapy is too, is to work through that I am X and then like I was, and then it's like I am to I was. It's like an evolution of, each session is supposed to be growth and, get to a good therapist. If you don't like them, switch.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's a better help you cut the motherfuckers on.
Yeah, because I fired every one of my therapists here locally.
Yeah, I listen to a ton of podcasts, and every single one of them has got BetterHelp as an advertisement.
No, for real. That's a real thing. BetterHelp needs to sponsor me.
Yeah, I watched a 3-hour episode of on Joe Rogan again, but
I'm gonna have to follow him.
Dude, that's some of the most interesting stuff ever. But he get a little far out sometimes. Like, but I mean, he goes different direct. But he has experts come on, and so like that's one thing I can say about him and how he interviews is like he will go get somebody that at least says they know what they're that at least
that's what I want to do. Like I want to do all things mental health and get like a fitness somebody with fitness, somebody that's a therapist, somebody that's maybe a nurse or something, because it all ties into together. So yeah, I appreciate him for.
And he had a psychological like a lady that like studied that, wrote books on and all that stuff, and that's kind of where I was getting some of the information as far as child therapy sometimes can go wrong.
Yeah.
What else? What other episodes you got? What other topics did y'all hit so far?
On what?
On the podcast.
Well, because I got 3 more. All Things Chronic is in the works, and I want to do one. I don't know the name of this one, but it's just basically getting a couple of young single Christian women just talking about dating as far as, being single and saved, celibacy, all of the things.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know the third one.
But the episodes is out already. Like there was a Mother's Day one, right?
Yes, I dropped 3 on Mother's Day. I dropped a documentary. My mom was real, real bad sick. I almost lost her life. But God really turned that around. Shout out to you, Mama. Love you. And I was just documenting like each day of her sickness and how she gotten better. Then I got a couple of her friends. A couple of her friends, they got on the pod and they were just talking about her and how cool she was as a kid or whatever. Mama wasn't cool to me. And the last one was I got a few friends and they are single moms and they were just telling their struggles. Bria and Lanice, shout out to them. So yeah, I was very busy last week. I still have to cut up some reels to post it out.
Has the podcast in life took over your life? Because mine is nothing but podcast right now. Like,
I love it though. That's what keeps me like busy. I look forward to like shooting, chopping up reels and just like getting it out to the people. And like, I really want to push my documentary a little bit more because it's a dual, like Grace the Garden is like a dual platform for my documentary and the podcast. But I love podcasting. I love just telling my story, entertaining people and all the things.
Yeah, I love podcasting. I've been here talking for hours.
I already know.
Yeah, this is cool. But I definitely appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you for having me.
Left field a couple of times, but that's what we do here.
It's fine.
That's what we do here. So where can they find you at?
At Graves to Gardens. It's a black and white logo, not the elevation worship. No, that's not me. At Graves to Gardens. At YouTube, at Graves to Gardens 1. TikTok, at Graves to Gardens 1. Instagram, all the things.
There you have it. I definitely appreciate you coming through. It's been another episode, 180 Creator interview. Y'all be blessed.